Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Wow, I'll tell you what. As the title of today's video, extreme volatility. Expect extreme volatility. So, just doing a little catch up here. The market, we've dipped down. Bitcoin's bouncing all around between that 30 and 32K line. And you're like, why is there so much volatility? Have we hit the top? Have we hit the top? And now, there's FUD out today, JP Morgan, Bitcoin will never hit 40K again, blah, 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 blah. Now, looking at the charts, it is a lot of red. It is a lot of red. But the bigger play right now is the Bitcoin options. A lot of people aren't aware of that. Basically, you got your calls and your put options, and there's like $8 billion expiring on the 29th of this month. So what does that mean? That means it gives people the option to buy or sell at a certain price if a certain price is met. So basically you could have a massive, well, first of all, you could have manipulation by the whales in order to force the price down to the strike price. Because remember, nothing happens if it doesn't hit the specific strike price, okay? So, with that being said, I'll actually be doing a video on Bitcoin options. There's a good option here in the US now. There's only one actually. But yeah, I'll cover that in a later video. But anyways, you got $8 billion floating around that expire, and a lot of that could be channeled into the spot market if the users decide to exercise their options, but we shall see. So like I said, I would expect extreme volatility, especially the day before, the 28th, leading up to that 29th of January strike. It should be very interesting. Now, what am I doing? Well, I am taking some profits. I normally use my passive platforms to accumulate more sats, but I'm trying not to be greedy. That's typically what I do with my passive platform profits is I accumulate, but I've got a great portfolio. I've got a great position, I'm positioned well. So the question is, do I sell what's at the top? Do I sell my positions, or do I just shift my strategy? And for now, just to not be greedy, I'm shifting my passive profits and I'm cashing them out. So what does that mean? What am I doing with what, am I going and buying a new big screen TV? No, we're not there yet. I'm taking my passive profits and deleveraging. Okay, that's something I haven't talked about a lot. And a lot of people, when they get windfalls, a windfall could be in the form of anything. It could be an inheritance, it could be a big tax return, it could be it could be whatever. People it really hurts to take a windfall and use it for something productive. And when I say deleverage, I'm being specific to consumer debt, car payments, credit cards, things which are not leverage, that's not being good. They always say to get rich, you use other people's money. That's for financial instruments when you're using leverage, okay? But I'll talk a little more on that here in a second too. So if you have credit cards, you have loans, revolving credit, any kind of BS like that, just nibbling away at your income, you should pay it down. Like, I paid my house down, I paid my car down, I have no credit card debt, I paid off all my credit cards, and I'm just continuing to deleverage. So that is a positive way to use windfalls. Is why should you pay interest to somebody else? I'm not trying to go Dave Ramsey on you or anything like this, but I'm being specific to, like, you bought this altcoin gem and you made 10x. Take 20% of the profits and pay off your damn credit cards. that puts your day money more in profit. That's the other side of it and that's residual, because if you're still working for a living, when you pay off that debt, that's cash flow that is reoccurring every month. So you've just increased your cash flow by getting rid of that debt. Now, you don't want to put yourself in the poorhouse paying off debt per se. I'm just saying nibble at it a little bit. If you make some good profits on a trade or something, cash out a little of the profits. Don't be afraid to take some dividends, take some altcoin gem profits, whatever, and deleverage yourself. Like I said, especially if you got that day job, because now you're putting money in your pocket by the day. Okay, so then your day money, you're one step closer to a positive net worth. And that's a thing that most people don't have, is if you took your house payment away, you took your car payments, credit cards, what is your actual worth? Your worth is probably less than the guy on the street that has nothing, because you're negative and you're living a lifestyle. There is a time to enjoy the fruits of all this. And I don't think it's yet. So I'm still hodling my positions. It makes me nervous, but I'm in it. You're either all in or not. I mean, you could tether, but I'm telling you, man, I'm seeing shifts on Bitcoin, $1,000, in the 5-minute chart. I mean, you can't time this. It's going to be a crazy, rocky ride, and you either ride it out, or, you take a little profit off the table. I'm a firm believer in the 10x rule. If you've 10x'd, especially if you leveraged into that 10x, take out the house money, take out that 10% that you put in. If you've 10x, take out the house money, then you're no risk and you're not emotional about your investment. So that is today. Expect extreme volatility in the market until the 29th, when those Bitcoin options expire, number one. And number two, don't be afraid to take a little profit off the table. I'm not saying sell when it's low, but if you got passive income in it, cash that passive income out and, get you deleverage a little bit. So that is today's advice for wealth building mindset. As always, this is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.